All right, everybody, welcome back to the next match. We have a special caster with us. His name is Gareth. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hello. Special caster.
Yes.
Special. One of the few who plays AD.
That's true.
Right.
There are not many of us. There are now four now. Slacks has the desire. Now we've transitioned.
You've roped Slacks in, have you? That's an achievement. I think that's an achievement, right?
I thought there was going to be a lot of like hand holding and like encouragement today, but he's been pretty. I've been told him some mechanic shit and he's getting excited. I gotta say.
When he started getting giddy about the attack projectiles, I was like, there we go, learning thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what makes
Gary,
it fun.
it's so good to have you here, buddy. A real caster to take over. I'm gonna take a backseat to you and let you just take these games apart, because you know about this mode. I have been here, representing the man who never plays ability draft, and you two, I can't wait to hear you guys nerding out about this shit. I'm super excited.
Well, we need the questions from you as well, because there's lots of stuff that like we take for granted, just like normal dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what is a projectile? Yeah, very good.
What is a projectile?
At any rate, very excited to see you here, Gary. I was reading Reddit the other day, and they said that no one will ever get invited to TI as long as guys like Gary B, the old boys club, are still preventing people from going to the international. So, Gary, thank you so much for allowing us to have this tournament here, and can't wait to take it over, buddy. Take it.
My first TI, yeah, I saw that comment as well, saying, I've been to every TI, right? Nope, that's not. So yeah, this Radiant team is probably one of the best, if not best, stacks in Europe. They're gonna get a kill bottom as well. Blop just so speedy. Bloodseeker's Thirst is a great ability to have. Chase people down and get the kill. Go on, get it.
Okay. I thought maybe that the battery assault would do it, but it was a little bit too much. So tell us about these players a little bit, because that's one thing that I know basically nothing about in AD is like who are the top players that play the game and how long they've been playing. Like what do you know about these guys?
So I think Blop, if memory serves me correctly, has the most ability draft games of like all players worldwide. He's got like, I don't know, 15,000 games or something.
What the fuck?
So he started playing Dota 2 back in 2011, 2012 when it first came out, and he was one of those players that was, being queued into pro players. So he's kind of that MMR range, 6 to 7k, maybe 8k if he actually played ranked properly. Tauntaun, their mid player, is the most feared player in EU. Like this guy is wild. He will win the lane and just like run at people and kill everybody like he does now.
His build is pretty solid. Berserker's Blood is definitely one of those like crazy good passive amplifiers that like makes Huskar a hero basically. So having it on a strength hero is godly good, and that's why he's going armless. So this build looks pretty intimidating to me, and he's got a great skill that's going to be amplified by his talents. He can. Oh, you can't get the shard. What's the shard based on for Omni Knight? Does it exist? I assumed it'd be purification.
No, it's the
stupid
Guardian
ass
Angel hammer of purity, right?
Is it based on Guardian Angel?
Right click.
It's Guardian Angel.
Okay, so that what Gary and I just discovered, or at least what Gary said, is that you need Omni's ulti probably to activate the shard, which is kind of funny because I think it seemed like it was more related on purification. Maybe something that Valve will fix in the future or change, but there's like lots of little questions like that sometimes that are random and you have to. But luckily, if you guys are ever playing, the easiest thing to do is to hover your mouse over the skill that you're curious about, and it'll tell you some information usually and help you make those decisions without like grabbing a combo that doesn't work. So I can like hover here and say, oh, I've got jetpack on Bounty Hunter if I get my shard. So there's little things you can do that even if you guys are new, you can still learn stuff.
Man, it's non-stop in that bot lane, isn't it?
Oh my god. Yes, Blop.
Thunderstrike, Glimpse, and the Thirst waveform. They've got so many ways to get on top of people.
It's 3 mobility skills. It's incredibly good. Plus he has lane sustain.
Broken? I would imagine
plus
that.
Track now.
Yeah.
Thirst is very good. Like, it's like one of those abilities that's one of those passives that like takes a regular hero and makes them like be able to do crazy carry stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like first pick material, right? Do you know if it's in order? Like blue, teal, purple is the order of drafting? It is, right?
They may have swapped their heroes, so it's hard to say.
Okay. Because I'd assume like Borrowed Time first pick, Thirst being second pick, or third pick rather.
Maximus may be in trouble here. Does he have the damage? Oh, it's actually, this build's pretty sick actually. This is like as close to like a good passive build as you can get, frankly. I mean, he died there, but let's ignore that because some stuff is happening.
Yeah, I mean, they're still dealing with a tanky clockwork, right? He's got tons of armor, tons of HP. With Firefly and Burning Spears, oh, they get the stun!
Huskar's build.
I like this Disruptor build. Some really nice things to go with Sticky Napalm. Like, Sticky is one of those abilities where you look for broken shit. You look for Shackles, or you look for Dual Breath, or damage of Ion Shells, another good one.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's one of the combos that people learn like right away when they play AD, because somebody gets Rot and Sticky Napalm, and it becomes insanely powerful because it ticks more than like once per second. It ticks multiple times per second. Sticky Napalm Dark Pact, Sticky Napalm Rot. Flame Break is obviously a natural combo, but it's not quite as good as some other ones. Wraithfire Blast does have 2 additional ticks. Static Storm is probably insane with it as well, because it probably does a lot of different ticks of damage. So yeah, it's a pretty sick build that Disruptor went with this game.
Yeah, it's really good. As long as he can stick on people, right? I like the Atos he's got queued, and that's going to just allow him to actually get the like, he's got damage. He just needs something to keep them in place.
That's exactly right. And sometimes you got to switch it up and like fill in those gaps between like what's your build missing? Do you need damage? Do you want survivability? Oh, there's just so many beautiful things about 80. Slacks, have you learned everything so far? You following us?
I am. I'm actually just eating breakfast right now and listening to you guys. I'm learning a lot. Keep it going, guys.
Okay. So
it's like you look at Radiant team have no stuns, right? They've got like Glimpse, Cog, and it always feels really bad when you've got loads of scaling. But
they got this one.
Which is this one?
Solar Guardian every 2 minutes.
Oh, right.
Don't forget.
Woo! Hell yeah! That's
You're right. It's like just cogs, I think. That's not a lot. You're not wrong.
Yeah, so I'd love to see them, you know, maybe Tauntaun goes Basher or so. Oh, holy shit. He just Life Break purifies Disruptor down.
I get that's actually a pretty sick combo, I suppose. He might die.
He's fine here. He's got 1 toggles. Oh! He's gonna kill them all, dude. He's gonna kill them all. Go on. Life Break again.
No.
Oh!
Dude, they should make this fucking build on Omni Knight real. He can finally be viable again.
Oh, it glimpsed him
Let's
back.
go. Do it. Yeah, triple. Holy shit. Holy shit.
He's gone.
Oh my god, dude.
I like how he doesn't make any animation when he fucking does Huskar's thing. He looks like an SCP or something. I'm freaked out, man. He's just on top of you.
It's like those Irish dancers with their arms by their sides, but their legs are moving like crazy. He's just straight planking towards you.
Oh man, too bad they glimpsed back Disruptor. That could have been a rampage for sure. That's the power of Berserker's Blood. Oh my god. Oh, oh, he wants him. Oh no, you have to be so careful when somebody has a good build. Like, you cannot let them snowball. He's got 6 kills now. He has the mid. Oh my god, look at his net worth advantage. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They got 1 kill.
You compare it to the Wraith King.
Oh my god. And Wraith King's build is cool, but like, he's got a build that like, it looks so good if you can get it going, but he just didn't have the laning prowess, and that's a problem with the big passive build. It's like, okay, your right clicks are okay, but you're never gonna like out trade a guy that just has a spell and is casting spells on you. You run out of regen, it just makes it harder, you know?
Tauntaun's hungry. I told you this guy is like the most feared player in EU. You see him and you block pick rearm is like the first thing you do. If rearm's in the pool, you block pick rearm from this guy. Second thing is you do not want to go mid because he goes mid every game.
Oh, Disruptor says, I'm so sad.
Don't
watch this. Please avert your eyes.
So I talked to Blop like 10-15 minutes ago, and I said, I've requested to cast some of your games. Please go easy on people. And he said, no, full try-hard mode. He's an Austrian guy, so it's very, very serious for him, where he's just like, no, this is my time to actually show what we're made of.
I mean, dude, this is ability draft TI as far as I think a lot of the community is concerned, and that's why I wanted to make the tournament.
Build yourself
Hell
up,
yeah, dude. I mean, think about it. Like, they what do they play pubs against each other? That's all they had. This is like a really low prize pool TI1 as far as I'm concerned. Am I wrong? Like,
no.
Who makes tournaments?
Oh my god! Oh my god, run!
This doesn't look good for them, does it? Oh, it's a nice hook shot, though. Oh,
this is
good.
With an napalm. They could do some serious damage here. Gets 1 kill. Does DDZ finish the bat as well? They're gonna get a couple. This is good for the Dire. But where's Tauntaun? Oh, there he is.
Don't look. Avert your eyes. The SCP is coming. Oh no. Oh, we're okay. He's got 3 seconds. He's definitely not gonna go in here.
What was that? 2 kills?
Crazy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but now they all die. Now they all die.
They have Heavenly Grace on him too. It's already busted on Huskar. Him being a melee actually makes this pretty sick because the chase is just so much more of a threat, you know? It's like on a range here, you stop moving a lot because you're attacking so fast, but a melee, he just keeps running, dude. Runs him down. And he knows the threat is Disruptor, so he just targets him there.
50 base damage talent as well. Seems pretty nice.
Christ almighty!
There's
250
so many
damage.
things like that where like you think about talents for spell picking, but it's also like thinking about talents for like Purge is saying, the archetypal hero that you're playing.
Just not
I
letting
don't
him do
see them
anything.
handling this Omni Knight.
Dude,
There's no way.
I'm recording this and showing it to my son and say, you know, if he jerks off as a kid, Omni Knight's gonna come to his house. I mean, this is like,
Oh,
look
thank
at
God
him,
we
the
have a delay
wrath
on the
of
stream.
the Lord.
We're gonna cut off that last 10 seconds there.
If you do anything bad, Jesus will come just like this. Terrifying.
He's coming for you.
Armlet, very good item.
You guys were talking about techies in the last game, I think it was,
Yeah.
and how or whether or not he's a good or bad hero model. And it kind of depends on the build, right? Like Slacks was right, saying if you can get to level 25, he's got some sick talents there. I think Purge also mentioned the range. Because there are some heroes where you can get like 3,000 attack range. Like Jakiro, like let's say Jakiro with his 400 range talent, plus Arctic Burn, Dragon Form, Metamorphosis, Take Aim, Telescope, Grove Bow, you've got like 2,800 range. You can do some silly shit in this game.
Can they kill him?
And I don't know, man. He's very, very strong. He's being healed as well. The
Oh my God, he's alive.
turning
Oh,
fighting.
Christ
He's battling them.
almighty.
He's gonna destroy every single member of that entire team.
I'm getting a fucking Omni boner right now. I haven't seen an Omni Knight do anything in like 5 years. Holy shit, I'm playing ability draft. This is the hypest thing I've ever seen in my life. That dude just went in 1v5. Oh,
I mean,
Christ.
his items are literally perfect. Huge amounts of strength. He's got Heaven's Halberd to increase his regen as well, and it just pumps out with Berserker's Blood. And his team was backing him up with like Heavenly Grace. They were slapping down mist coils on him, putting shields on him. They kept him alive, and this game is over. It's 25-3, and there's no coming back at this point. their builds didn't get off the ground. Wraith King's build looks cool, but he has to like go okay in the laning stage for that to feel right. Watch our last game.
Like,
nah, we're gonna remember you for
like
this
4
one.
items, right?
Yeah.
Like Wraith King needs like Echo SNY or Echo BKB Basher or something. Then he's like, okay, I can play my build. But 16 minutes in, you don't have those items.
Oh my God, they finally
Oh,
got
try
him.
it.
He's in a chrono, unload.
Yeah, have they?
This
They've
is
got
all
him.
they have. Oh,
Got him.
Jesus, he took 0
He's got
damage.
them slaps.
Run! Run for your life.
It's getting lifesteal from Luminosity as well, so yeah. Good luck on
All right.
killing him.
What now? 250 gold. What is that? What is that?
Okay,
on the
so if you
talents?
have a talent that is based on a skill you don't have, you get gold for the
Oh, am I
talent
killing?
instead.
Oh, okay.
JK.
Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus, get out, guys. Just sit in the fountain. I know we're watching stream,
Yeah.
but just sit in the fountain.
Towel thrown in.
Oh, God.
he doesn't even
horrifying.
have lifesteal. He literally doesn't have lifesteal except for Luminosity. But it's hard to tell, right? The regen is just so high. Look at that, he's getting 130 HP per second from just be staying alive. He's tanking these towers right now.
He's taking towers with armlet on 130 HP.
I think that's also quite interesting. I don't know the stats on this. Maybe RGB or Knoxville, if they're in chat, could help out. But I think Berserker's Blood isn't that amazing compared to like Arctic Burn or Reincarnation or Abaddon Ulti in terms of win rate. But when you have a player like Tauntaun, or when you have a player who knows how to play it with armlet toggling or a build around it, then it just becomes the skill, right? The skill in the game that's shown up.
That's exactly right. It's about being good at Dota, basically. Like, and that's why ability draft is still so fun. Drafting is important, knowing the skills combos are important, but you're still playing Dota at its heart, and he just abuses opponents better. He hasn't died yet, and as a result, his net worth is now so high that it's like much harder for him to even make mistakes. So it just gets worse and worse. He's got Ags now, forces them to attack him, increases cast range. He can force them to fight all the time now.
Come at me.
Life Break Omni is always watching. Don't do any sins.
God.
Somebody right-clicked an NFT in this game, and now they must suffer.
All right.
I'm a little surprised. So in EU AD, fountain farming is kind of accepted as a norm.
But
they'll do it. They'll do it.
I get it slightly more though, because like he's never gonna get to play this combo of skills ever again in his whole life. That's what's cool about it. It's like this is the one time, right? So like, you're like, I need to dive. I want to experience like the true peak of this hero, and sometimes you don't get it, but he got it this game.
Because like people will even like, there's an AD Discord, and people will share the end game, you know, the post game screen to show off their draft, and it's always nice to see, you know, a 20-0 whatever with your draft and showing how good your build was.
Well, that was an incredible. Okay, there is definitely value in having ability draft tournaments just from that. I'm literally wiping away the tears from laughing for the last 5 minutes straight. God bless. Gary, please stay with us. You bring such an amount of knowledge. Please. Okay, stay all day, buddy.
Let's find a new game. We'll be back in just a second, guys, and we'll hopefully find a game that's a little closer, but still with just as much fun. See you guys
So fucking
in a
funny.
bit. If I could alt tab correctly.